Bonjour and welcome to French Action. If you're preparing for DELF A1 or DELF Junior A1, this video is for you. Today it's all about filling out the form which you'll find in the written section. But let's start with DELF Junior. Vous êtes prêts? C'est parti! Before you rush to fill out the form, you need to read the instructions because the instructions also gives you the context. So, for example, here we have a past paper. Vous voulez vous inscrire à un concours de chant pour un programme de télévision français. Remplissez ce formulaire. 1 point par réponse. You need to remember that all instructions in DELF are in French. However, for this video, I'm giving you the translation of these instructions. So you want to enter song competition for a French TV program. Fill out this form and you'll get 1 point per answer. So here's the form. You have prénom, which is the first name, date de naissance, date of birth, nationalité, which is nationality, courriel, mail address, adresse, address, pays, country, téléphone, téléphone, loisir préféré, favorite hobby, style de musique préféré, favorite music type, and vous chantez depuis l'âge de, you've been singing since the age of. So you will see that you will never be asked to write your surname because you need to remember that exams are anonymous. So that's the reason why we don't have nom, but we have prénom, and I decided to write Jamoy. Date de naissance, you just put it like this because that's the way it is in a form. You don't write the full day, the full month, etc. So, but you need to remember the 0. If it's the first, you need to put 01, 04, 2006. Nationalité, I put Jamaican, even though Jamoy is a boy, but I've decided to put Jamaican because nationalité is a feminine word. So that's the reason why I chose a boy, to show you that you're not going to put Jamaican, but Jamaican, because we're talking about the nationality, which is a feminine word. Then you make up an email address. So I put Jamoy, I put number at gmail.com. Then an address, you just put an address. The country, a telephone number, so I just made up a phone number, so I apologize if it's yours, but I wouldn't have known. And then you have loisir préféré, la natation, which is swimming, style de musique préféré, reggae, so I put le reggae, and then how long have I been singing, or shall I say, when did I start singing? Well, I was 8 years old. Okay? So you will get 1 point for each piece of information you have written here. For the DELF tout public, which means for the adults, it's basically the same kind of form. However, you will see that the context is different. For example, here we have, as a past paper, vous êtes en vacances en France, vous remplissez ce formulaire dans un hôtel. It's not a child who is going to fill in a form, but an adult. So that's the reason why it's going to be slightly different. So you are on holiday in France and you need to fill out this form in a hotel. And that is 1 point per answer. So as you can see, we have exactly the same information, but one is not in the other form, and that is profession. Profession, which is profession. And then they have added a date. So this time I went for a woman, an American woman. So Jenny, date de naissance 01-04-1972, nationalité américaine, courriel jenny@gmail.com, adresse 37 Park Avenue, New York, États-Unis. For the code postal, I put 10022. I must say I had to check it out. Pays, country, États-Unis. And then I put a telephone number. And profession, I put médecin, which is a doctor. And the date, the 14th of June 2024. Now, I'm talking to those who don't have a code postal like the French one. In France, the postal code has 5 figures. But in Jamaica, for example, we don't have that. We would have, for example, Kingston 5, Kingston 6, Kingston 7. So what I suggest is that for that, we will just put 000 and number 5 for Kingston 5, for example. My advice to you, learn to fill in a form using your personal information. When you do it once, twice, 3 times, you will find that it becomes much easier. If you enjoyed the video, please like it, share it, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Au revoir!